part 2 of this DLC. All right, so we actually don't have a lot of herbs to refill some potions here. We have like no blood lotus. I suppose we might as well take something else. Don't know what else we would want to take. I guess I could take some regen potions at least. Might as well. Sarah, you almost, you're still all right. Black Wall, you're okay. And Solus, did you use all yours? Nah, you're fine. You're fine. Bees! I don't have enough herbs for more bees. Who was that? J-Mac. Thank you for the resub. They're using the Twitch Prime here, J-Mac. 4 months already. With all the horror, you forgot to do that. Horror is over for another year. Thank goodness. Everyone leveled up again. Man, we're getting all kinds of XP down here, though. It's really crazy. Use the ancient lift. Yeah.
Feel it now. The blight. Spreading.
We can all feel it. I'm not sure what to give them. We just looked through this. Like, I would mainly want to get passives and stuff because, I mean, his repertoire is pretty full over here already. Could get to the death. I don't know. That seems like a way to get him killed if we're too slow at killing. So I really don't know what to give him. Is there any more passes we can start working towards? Let's see what these ones are. We attack a target from behind. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Know how to take the fight out of your foes. Your criticals leave them weakened. Well, he's not gonna crit very often, so. I mean, I could put charge in. We're actually not using the line in the sand at all. Charge would allow him to get some initial guard. Oh, what? Follows will make me famous? Wow. Woods Wolf bot. One sec. I have to go to this website to become famous. 1 second. One sec. I didn't know it was that easy. There we go. What are you doing, Twitch? Twitch, please. Twitch, please. Oh, that computer's not logged in. I was like, what's All right, 1 second. We get new viewers. Kick you guys out. Who actually goes to these stupid things? Like, honestly, what the crap? Like, how does anyone... Like, some people must click those. Or else they wouldn't still be putting in the effort to do this, I would think. Having a high follower number on Twitch literally does nothing. After you get to 50 and you can get affiliated, that's the last thing you get from follows. Like, I appreciate real people following and then coming back and watch the stream, of course, but after 50, like, the number doesn't matter. Like, and finish your charge, your next ability. We'll grab that, and I'll go ahead and put charge down and place a line in the sand. Solus, what were we grabbing on you? I don't even remember. Every follow, an angel gets its wings, even if you pay for them. Desperate small channels. I mean, if you really want to get to 50 followers, even if it's fake, just literally go make more emails. Like, Mind Blast. Remove all negative status effects from yourself. That's interesting. Each enemy you strike with Mind Blast increases your protective barrier as you turn their pain into... That might be alright, too. Master the summoning of fires. Increase your effectiveness from panicking or burning enemies. We cast a fire spell. We don't use a whole lot of fire. Was this one? Winter's Grasp. We do use that still. Enemies that are already frozen or chilled take massive damage. He's mainly doing, like, support, so it's like... I think I'll just take the Fortifying Blast. Increase barrier. I think it only increases his barrier though. Sarah. Poison's curdled blood of your target. Enemies that die will... Yeah. We don't have problem with AoE. It's mainly the big boss tanky type enemies that take forever to kill, so let's pump some damage up. Full draw we're using. Enemies hit by full draw are immobilized. Enemies hit by full draw are knocked briefly unconscious by the power of your shots. None of those are super good, honestly. Well, she does use evade. Use a little swear. You're still there, attacking empty air, hurting nobody but themselves. Now move directly through the shadows to attack or retreat as needed. All right, screw it. Don't really need much of this. By the power of Grayskull. For 51 accounts, just have them all follow one another. Boom, 51 accounts, 50 followers each. Yeah, it's a bit silly. The Eternal Battle, Darkspawn. Unless there's a blind, servicers reserve the Darkspawn for cautionary religious lessons and bedtime stories. That is a luxury Orzammar cannot afford. Without the Legion of the Dead's continuous efforts, our great Tig would have undoubtedly been lost to the Blighters long ago. Still, the questions remain. Where did these monsters come from? It's a given that the Chantry's belief about the Darkspawn's origins are nonsense. They were not cast down from a fabled city. They crawled up from the deep recesses of the earth. We know now that Darkspawn come from brood mothers. Perhaps at the very heart of our world sits a queen, the first mother. Instead of focusing on the children, we should target the brood mothers and ensure that future reinforcements will never be born. Written in the margins are 2 sets of handwriting, presumably from Lieutenant Rin and Shaper Volta. Chopping off their head should do the trick. Write in one of my books again, and it's your head at risk, Lieutenant. That's interesting. I'm glad the dwarves don't just believe straight up the same thing. It's like, oh yeah, there was this golden city, and then it became dark, and the maker abandoned, and then someone went, and they tried to sit in the chair, the golden, it turned into a black, you know. You guys know. Anything like Origins to basically become another horror stream? Yeah. Do I have to... What? Maker, get my products off the freighter boat. Do work? That seems difficult. Can I just pay for it? Maker, preserve our flasks. A brood mother, you say? I've heard that they breed quickly down here in the dark. Man, it is dark.
What was that?
What was what?
Something moved. There. Light a torch.
So I can see us coming? Just stay close.
Perhaps you can slay them faster. Out of the way. You think there's anything down here of prodigious size? Well, I saw eyes. It's too bad you can't go into first person. This would be kind of cool. Have to get my chicken suit on.
Different. Stale.
We've gone past the deep roads.
How can you tell? It's pitch black.
I can feel it.
Down, down. Oh, let's go down again. Down again.
Come on, Sarah. Now's not the time. They'll never see us coming with that giant glowing lightning axe. Hope there's always a time.
Show yourselves.
Oh no.
Ren!
Not at all.
No!
What the? These guys have guns? What? Holy crap! Those do so much damage. That's so much damage. I need to pull that one too. Jeez, what? I was not expecting that. Where the Dwemer were teleported from the Mass Effect crossover. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, Rattling Gunners, yeah. The noisy cricket. Oh, man. Poor Ren.
You deserved better. Ren never wanted this life. He was a cobbler, a good one. He joined the Legion to pay his father's debts. It kept his mother and brother from losing their caste. The poor and desperate here often sacrifice themselves for their family's future.
Ren was a good man. We'll honor his sacrifice.
He always seemed indestructible. The armor on these warriors. There's lyrium woven directly into the metal, and it's bonded to their skin. Impossible to remove. But I know what we'd find underneath. These are dwarves. Ren was killed by our own kind.
They don't look like any dwarves I've ever met.
Me neither. It just doesn't make sense. We've done nothing to them. I won't leave Ren like this. We must return him to the stone. Trust Tonsha Saroka.
Poor Ren.
I'll see this through, Ren. I promise.
That's right, my nipple is protecting me. Thunderers!
Anything standing between us and the Titan will regret it.
I wouldn't be too sure there. We just chugged all our potions. Man, those guys are getting hard. I might have to take control of Blackwall like I did there and make sure everything stays taunted. AI is not the greatest in those AoE situations. Cookies? I wish that was cookies I was eating. Don't quite taste as good as cookies. Pouring. Dwarves, you say? I didn't have enough to use my fortress move again. It's alright. I think Blackwall could solo this. It would take him a while, but... Regret the wear. On the guns, that is. If only that dwarf Ren had been wearing my nipple armor, he would have been fine. What are those? Dinosaurs? Dinosaurs. Who uses hammers as their front line? That's another thing that's coming out that I really want to play. Warhammer 3. I already have it too. Phelan pre-ordered it for you, which is awesome. Thank you, Phelan. I don't know that you'll hear this, but Total War Warhammer 3. Super looking forward to that too. So many things coming out to play this month. See, Tom? That's how you hold threat. No. If only the AI would replicate what I just did with him. You just gotta switch targets every now and then. Build a little threat on the other one, okay, Tom? My name is Blackwall. Excuse me. Let's go on Alino Oakman. Finally, reason to live. Love to Warhammer. 3 is coming out. Yes! Yeah, 3 is coming out. Is it end of this month or next month? Either way, within a month, it's coming out, yeah. Chronicles of a Forgotten War. Commander Othon told us to move out. He didn't give details, only that there'd be attacks north of Kadhalash, and the Crown was sending reinforcements. Father grabbed our axes and we were off. I was a boy then, puffed up from a few victories and the provings. I didn't know what was going to be taken from me, but I would find out. The journey to Kadhalash was long and tiresome. Bored warriors make for poor drunks at camp. Father and I kept to ourselves, though I admit I longed to lose myself in a pint of ale, if only to have something to do other than sharpen my axe. From the Chronicles of a Forgotten War. No, Arthur. Did they mention a delay recently? Do they have a new date for it? Screw Christmas gifts, go to Warhammer 3. It was delayed? Well, hooray, kinda. Yeah, I didn't see the delay announcement. I mean, I'd rather it be delayed and it come out in good shape than them release it early and it not be good. 2 things on your personal wish list for the new Dragon Age: better tank companion AI and bring back healing magic. Yeah, and my other thing is get rid of the sonar. That's one. Hopefully. It just says early 2022 now. It's kind of unfortunate, but Disco Elysium for Game Pass. My wife and I started playing Disco Elysium about an hour or 2 a week together a month or 2 ago, but we haven't had a chance to go back to it. It is a trippy friggin' game. It's really good. She and I were really enjoying playing it together, but she and I need to get back to it.
The wall of memories in Orzammar.
It's a crazy game.
But ancient, very ancient. The words seem based in Dwarven, but I barely recognize this dialect.
Can you translate any of it?
Only fragments. The language is very different from what we speak today. This word keeps appearing. Shah Brital. I believe it means revered defenders.
What needs to be protected all the way down here?
Come on, Inquisitor. Put it together.
Cut our tongues, entomb our bodies, watch over the Titan until it stirs. So the warriors who attacked us must be the Shabertal, and they're protecting the Titan.
Are you all right, Volta?
I can hear Ren's objections. Let's keep moving. If more of these memories exist, they may have the answers we need.
Chubnuts, thank you for the gift sub to the bot for 46 months. Thank you, Chubnuts. Look at that, bot. You can use emotes again. No advertisements here for you anymore either. Thank you, Chubnuts. I do appreciate it. Where is this enemy? There you go, Tom. You're welcome. Was a little the photo just the emote text, yeah. But why, I see another gear up there thanks to my bat-like sonar skills. And another one. Wow. We have a lot of gears. I don't know how many we're gonna need for whatever we're coming up to, but we got quite a bit up top too. We found like a extra area. Had like 4 in there or something. All right, Blackwall, I'm gonna control you for a little bit. Guard barrier retention, more of the damage and nipple. And Blackwall actually focusing on actually tanking. Yeah, the AI is really bad about trying to hold thread on things. It's pretty good at trying to stay alive. So it's got that part down pat. But that's a good way to describe it. The AI tanking in this game just tries to stay alive. It doesn't really try to help other people stay alive very much. And it'll just like tunnel vision a target.
There's something strange on the other side. I can feel it.
Watch your step.
Watch your step, why? I'm sure these bridges are all completely fine.
That wasn't a quake. Someone sabotaged the bridge, and we don't have time to fix it.
Someone does not wish to be disturbed. There must be another way.
There. That ledge. We can reach it if we're careful.
Blackwall's already down there. Step up, dwarf. Yeah, he's being very careful. He's running. He's just stepping off, falling to the next level. Very careful. All right. Another perfectly preserved book from thousands of years ago. Chronicles of a Forgotten War. A day after leaving Kodhalash, we noticed a change. The deep roads were practically abandoned. Torches would suddenly go out, leaving us to stumble through the dark and trip over discarded caravans. Then came the attacks, hard and fast. Father was one of the first. We heard breathing, slow and heavy, from a creature much larger than us. Father held out his arm and grabbed the front of my armor to make me stop. I saw its shadow move, darker than the darkness, and then my body jerked forward. It left Father's arm hanging, still grasping my chest plate. Doing acrobatics at full plates, yeah. That's pretty crazy. I get the chicken costume back on. We are definitely into some horror stuff again.
Look there. More ancient carvings.
Aye, but these seem to be about the Titan. It shapes the stone. It is the stone. It sculpts the world within and without.
Wouldn't something that can sculpt the world have to be rather enormous?
It is called a Titan.
Sometimes I worry about our Inquisitor here. I mean, I'm
So
choosing what he
it's a
says, but
shaper
still.
of the stone, like you.
This implies that the Titans are actually sculptors, and our world is their clay.
If Titans shape the stone, could they have actually created it?
The stone must have existed first.
Then the Titans would be the very first children of the stone.
That would have huge implications for my people.
If Titans can purposely reshape the world, the earthquakes could be the way they sculpt the stone.
But the quakes are destructive. Titans would mold the world, not smash it to pieces.
The Titans.
Depending on your perspective, change can be violent.
But if this is true, how could it be missing from the memories of Orzammar? Why would someone erase such an integral part of our history?
Giant for a dwarf or a giant?
Let's answer that after.
Yeah,
we
there's a
stop
ton
the
of lore in
earthquakes.
Dragon
The
Age.
rhythm is louder than ever. We're close.
There's this one, more so than the other ones, has so much lore, and probably just from a factor of how massive this game is. Tons of lore. I still want to go back sometime and read the books. I don't know if I'll ever have time, but maybe I'll try to make time to do it before Dragon Age 4 comes up. Whoa.
That is too much of that stuff.
All these Lyrium veins, and they're completely untapped.
The Sharbritol must mine Lyrium somewhere. Their weapons and armor are laced with it.
Unless they found another way to harness it.
That's a lot of Lyrium. Lore. Lyrium deposits left to grow in this long abandoned mine would fetch serious coin. Only reaching the place and then transporting the Lyrium to the surface wasn't a venture just short of suicide. Looks like we're gonna eventually find another camp here. Just read everything. Skip through a lot because your dad would watch you play. He was impatient. Yeah, we've read everything. There's so much, and there's some really interesting. Last stream actually, we part of the lore there was changed like so much of the game and the history of it. So long story short, there was an elf a long time ago who was high ranking in Orlais, back before the whole Orlais versus the elves, before elves were basically put into alienages and enslaved and whatnot. He was high ranking, and he was sent to destroy an archdemon, dragon, whatever, a really big one, because there was apparently 2 going on at the time. And then he never returned. He had to basically sacrifice and lock himself in to hold this dragon there. And because of that, he wasn't there for the elven voice to stop Orlais and the elves from going to war. And the elven and Orlesian war, like, that shapes almost, aside from like the Darkspawn lore, or even some of that, it shapes like almost all the lore in the entire game.
Evidence of Darkspawn here.
Maybe they know better than to come down this far.
And in the jaws of
Just be grateful.
Hakan
There must be
DLC,
a reason they avoid this place.
you end up finding, if you explore and read it, you find these pages that talk about this, and you end up kind of participating in some of it in a roundabout way. Anyway, there's lots of like really big important lore pieces that are literally just like a book in a tomb somewhere in a side quest of a DLC. It's crazy. It'd be easy to miss too. What do we have there? Stone Stalker, Defender. Oh my god, we use so much fewer potions when I control Blackwall. I kind of don't want to control him the whole time, but whatever. I guess I will. So that what I was talking about with that lore stuff, it kind of illustrates 2 points though. One is like a positive, one's kind of a negative. On one hand, it's kind of crazy that everything has such huge implications with the lore and history, and it all feels very like real from a fantasy standpoint and organic, like a real world sort of thing. There's a lot of world building, especially that happens in this game. Tons of world building. The downside is not only do you have to read it all, which I mean maybe isn't a downside, but you have to find it. It's not just all like somewhere, which is also again kind of a good thing because you don't get these big huge like exposition just dumps. But even if you do read all the lore you find, there's a real possibility you end up missing lots of places like that, you know? So it's... I'm sure a lot of people that play it end up missing tons of that lore, even if they try to read everything, just because they don't find that spot. They go the wrong way, or they never go back to that area, or whatever.
They built this to stop
There's a
us.
lot of stuff to
There
find,
must be
yeah.
some way to get through.
Read a lot, or most of the books during the last episode you did. You got the Lore Master achievement, 250 or more codex entries. There must be a way through. It's literally laying beside of us.
Theirs cut through the barrier, but was destroyed in the effort.
Let's keep gathering their weapons. You said we're beneath the deep roads. Do you think anyone besides the Shah-Bratol has traveled down here?
We are very likely the first to travel this far.
A puppy! There's a lot of stuff to find, yeah. When are we gonna be able to go do all these? Oh my god, am I supposed to? Should fast travel. We're gonna have to come back to all these. I've unlocked like 5 or 6 different expeditions. We're gonna wait until we get to the next camp either way. Where does that go? Yeah, I'm going back, yeah. I was just looking back here before we got too far. So let's super glue. That's just iron. No! I don't care about the iron or mushrooms. It's weird that there's iron down here. That's like an early game ore. Excuse me, team. Seems suspicious. I hear the singing of the stone. Is there no way to get through that way? Maybe I need one of their, I don't think so. I was gonna say, maybe I need one of their weapons. That's gonna come out up there, huh? I'll double check really quick. There's a way up there from here. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's moved during like the next, yeah, there's a gear up there too. During the next earthquake or something. Or maybe that expedition thing that we just unlocked here will add some way around up this. It does look like it leads to a gear. Alright. Move, please, before you kill Blackwall. I will remember this area. Whoa. This is a crazy cavern. Just iron. I think she's saying that when Blackwall gets like crit or something. But we're taking no damage because we have so much guard, so it's kind of weird. It's like, oh no, Blackwall. Figured out what the mushrooms are for. Oh, they're just for like crafting, yeah, for potions and stuff. We found deep mushrooms elsewhere. If that's what you mean.
That was the most powerful tremor yet.
Did you hear the same rhythm?
It's getting faster, harsh, like something breathing.
So there was another trimmer. We should go back and check that spot. That's right. The old yeetus deletus. Bastion of the Pure excavation operation available. Alright, so that probably is actually what does it. I'll go back and look really quick. I think that was just normal dialogue that she was having. I don't think it was... We might as well, we're here, you know. We might as well check really quick. But she did say that was the biggest trimmers yet. Trimmer. Maybe Kevin Bacon's behind all of this. Nah, it's still blocked. It's all right. Jungle birds again. Bacon. Kevin, no. Juice, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
What do they eat to
far there. Hey, no one heard the Kevin part. Roger from American Dad in disguise. Kevin Bacon's an alien? Does Blackwell ever run out of guard? Pretty much not. That's how we built him. Every single normal melee attack, even without a skill, gives him guard. He has some like belt or something, an amulet that gives him like more max guard. He has like 4 or 5 different moves that add to guard. He's pretty much immortal. At one point we were fighting a dragon that we were way too low a level for, like 6 levels under, and the dragon was just killing everyone. And literally Blackwell just wouldn't die. And he couldn't kill the dragon because he was doing so little damage. And the dragon also had like guard forever. And so I ended up having to like run him away and trying to get him killed on purpose because he was just, you know, I'm Blackwell, I don't die.
I hate destroying these weapons. They're artifacts. We could learn from them.
We have no choice. It's the only way through the barriers.
What's fall damage? Did that weapon break stone without breaking?
Nothing like these dwarves is mentioned anywhere in the memories. If I had been prepared, Ren might still be alive.
It's easy to blame ourselves when we lose a friend, Volta. But it's not your fault.
I was so focused on the Titan. I didn't consider what else could be down here.
I mean, who could have thought there was going to be some kind of advanced dwarves? There's a potion refill, which for once we don't need, because I've been tanking instead. Oh, another one of those. What do we got back here? I see some enemies. How's it going, Scorpio? Welcome in. Where's the rune? Rimworld is on break. It's a YouTube only thing for right now. We did our horror event. Wednesdays is story day, and Darkest Dungeon 2 comes out on Tuesday. There's gear up there. So all this area was another gear. There's like arc noises. Get up there. You enjoy the stream? Well, thank you for being here. Yeah, this is story day or Wednesday streams are not very popular, but they're fun. They're a nice sort of break. Is there another way up there? It looks like I'm supposed to drop down. I'm afraid a lot of this I'm gonna have to come back to because we have all these like expeditions to unlock new spots and whatnot. But golden goose. Love the rims. still a lot. Look at this, Blackwall. You have it so easy. Blackwall's actually tanking. We got this. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. All he really would have to do, the AI, if it just spammed taunt and AoE taunt, he could probably just hold everything on him just with those two moves. But it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't. I even have those set as priority, like in his little AI controls. Like, all right, prioritize using these two taunt moves. That guy's like, nah. I got one enemy on me. It's enough. All right, so this just loops. Is there another way off of that? Serpent stone. Can I? No, there's no way to drop down there. Okay. Holy crap, there's so many ways to go in here. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the ways or not. I usually do, though. Go all the ways. That way's broken. Okay. Do it for Rin. Rin would want you to go all the ways. Think of the lore books. Chapter 19, the bestseller. Go all the way. Our bodies screamed for rest, but Othan pushed forward. Now that he had seen the enemy, our commander wanted to use the Scaled Ones' tactics against them. Go on the offensive. He left guards with the wounded and led the rest of the company to scout ahead for where the Scaled Ones were hiding. After marching in darkness for days, we finally saw an amber light flickering in the distance. Othan, I don't know how it's pronounced, signaled everyone to hold and waved me forward with him. We proceeded slowly, wary of possible guards. He nodded towards an overlook. I climbed with bated breath, terrified that the Scaled Ones would hear the echo of my boots scraping against the stone. I felt little relief when we reached the top. Man, what a cliffhanger these books are. Chapter 19, the one on nipple maintenance. There's got a little of that in there too, yeah. Very infused staff. More stuff that's not as good as ours. Now there's silverite. Interesting. Am I supposed to be getting these extra gears? Maybe I'm not supposed to get these extra ones. I don't know. I say that just because it's a slight annoyance to try to get them. Yeah, what if we just don't need them? Out of the way. I'm the leader now. Yeah, we do need them. You didn't do any of the DLC? If the sonar says it's gettable, we get it. It also says there's an enemy, like, right there. Solus, are you an enemy?
Whoever's doing this can't be far.
Oh, something's killing these now too. Kill the elf. Same with Mass Effect. You'd already beat the game by the time the DLCs came out. Oh, so you didn't get to play through Homecoming either? That was such a good DLC. I think it was called Homecoming, right? Do they have the party and you go to each of the... Yeah, Homecoming. That one's good. Shore Leave thing, yeah. The Shore Leave Homecoming DLC, yeah.
You're behind the ritual.
Oh, why aren't you turning? Why aren't you turning? Solus, I'm sorry. It's somehow not my fault. Wait. Why isn't he using... There we go. That was weird. My bad. Sorry, Blackwall. I had my thumb on the wrong button. I wasn't hitting Fortress at all. Well, some mistakes were made that time. Good thing we didn't use that potion refill back there, though. Girl you watch play at Romance Garrus. Didn't mean to actually kill the elf. Well, I did it. Some light armor, magic defense, health, willpower, 2% chance to cast Fade Cloak on a hit. Interesting. Have to look at that place of solaces. 9% crit chance helmet. Kunari train only. What? Sarah, you can put that on. You're Kunari trained, right? Alright, what are you wearing? Whoa. What is this? Is this a phase you're going through, Solus? It has the exact same armor. He gains a lot of willpower, maximum health. What is this? I have to put it on him. Yeah, I think it'll be good overall. I think it's gonna lose some magic and fire resist basically, but Fade Cloak should help. Didn't know you were into that, Solus. It's just a phase. He's gonna lose some pride. Theron hates Cowl of the Pure. Huh. Is that gonna match? Whoa. It's actually quite a bit better. Solus, I'm starting to become afraid of you. What is this? Wait, it's not that black in here. It's in a goth face. Need some tighter pants. Nice. Alright, we found another tankard here. Sacrificial cup. Those stains don't look like moss wine. It's like Felicia Day. Move. Oh. Kunari Elf in DLC for Dragon Age 2. Nerdy red hair girls voice Felicia Day. Gotcha. Yeah, this is where this comes out. Alright. Alright. Okay. Nice. Where was that potion? I think they were down here. I think so. Talus, is that her name? The DLC. Alright, let's get these potions. What do you got? Hammer Bro. Solus, are you serious? What? How did you take fall damage back here and just gobble down 2 potions? I just refilled the stupid potions. I will Sparta kick you into that hole. Sarah, why are you attacking the one down here? Our people were like, we got potions, I'm gonna use them. Wow. The amount of potions you wasted during that is insane. Oh well, who needed them? I didn't see these last 2 come up behind. We're gonna say a collective prayer on Monday night that Dark Souls 2 is good. I really hope so. I'm worried about it, but we'll see. From high elf to dark elf with his new gear. Yeah, maybe he's having trouble seeing. Alien's route where we dispose of our elves. So high on cure potions. Flame alive. Yeah, I am worried about it, but hoping it's good. Don't have to wait much longer. Still can't believe Red Hook hasn't put out a gameplay trailer. Game's come out in 6 days, no gameplay trailer. It's an interesting decision. I like how I went back to collect potions, so naturally the AI just used all of them. Yeah.
Quite a
The water shimmers, a subtle but eerie blue, reminiscent of Lyrium. Swimming in it would not be wise. Holy crap, there's like a friggin' ocean down here. Begging on the early access of it to fix things as their PR release being made it clear it's early access. Yeah. I wonder if they're maybe even regretting doing Epic games because every time they post anything, which I don't agree with, but every time they post anything, like most of the comments are people like, I will not be playing it till it's on Steam. I cannot believe you did this. Why have you done this? I can't believe you would abandon your fan base. I'm going to pirate the game because it's only on Epic. It's like, would you guys chill out? For God's sake. It's early access. And, I mean, it's an indie company that's using... Oh, hey, look, more potions. Not only are they using it for the early access, obviously, but they're going to get paid a crap load of money that's going to help them as a company and in early access. Like, I have nothing against them using it during early access to, but that's all you get. Games early release goes under Steam wish list, get it on sale later on. Yeah, that's a good point too. Pretty much when it does come out full release, they usually release it at a reduced price for that. And there's so many people that are also like, it's gonna fail because it's early access on Epic. Do these people not remember Hades? Hades was early access on Epic. Yeah, Hades did terribly. Hades made no money. It definitely didn't win all those game awards. Terrible game. Love the content drop announcement on YouTube. Thank you, Cookie. Welcome in. Release early access exclusive when it's full release. Be ready for Steam. Yeah. Be able to make the game better. Never understood people yelling about Epic. Yeah, I don't know. They're crazy people. That's the big one though that I couldn't understand is when people are like, it's gonna fail because it's on the Epic Games. Yeah, you're right. It's a good game. It's gonna succeed, regardless where it is. Can't get over there in time. Sorry, so let's try to get here. My charge is on cooldown. What? Oh no. When's the last time it saved? Have we ever had Inquisition crash? Oh my god. Never had Inquisition crash until this DLC. That sucks. Progress the Dark Souls experience into a shorter roguelike loop. Yeah, absolutely. Full playthrough is only be like 4 to 6 hours instead of 60 hours. What? Is it because of Origin? God, could you imagine if it corrupted the save file back to character creation? Yeah. Friggin' Origin. Basically, playthrough time is a fraction of what it was in the first. No time in the game. Yeah, that's the things I'm worried about. Yeah, the game does autosave. I'm wondering how far back. Hopefully just before that battle. Let's go in. Oh, Ellen. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot they're changing with Darkest Dungeon that worries me. The big one is I think they listened too much to the negative reviews of the first one. I hope it's good. Obviously, I hope every game's good. But one of the big ones I will mention while this is loading is I really think they listened too much to the negative reviews and didn't go with like the 99.9% positive reviews. And the big one that shows that is they said something in the magazine article when they announced Darkest Dungeon 2 and the systems for it. They were like, one of the complaints we got with Darkest Dungeon is that people didn't like missing their attacks. They didn't like it when enemies dodged their attacks. So we got rid of accuracy and dodge. And now your attack will always hit unless the game tells you ahead of time that it won't hit due to a token. It's like, what? You got rid of accuracy and dodge and misses because it felt bad when people had an enemy dodge their attack? Are you friggin' serious? No, people didn't like it when their attacks missed, so we're gonna make it so they don't miss anymore. It's like, what are you doing? Anyway, hopefully it turns out well. But that line, those couple lines from that article really, those are the ones that really stuck with me. And not even just because of the mechanic change, but because they listened to that super little subset of the bad reviews with Darkest Dungeons about misses and stuff like that. It's like, why listen to that? We'll see. Guess we'll see on Tuesday, yep. And I mean, it's early access, so maybe they can change systems like that if it ends up being a pile of crap. Trying to make it way more mainstream and easier, I think so. They listen to that one guy, yep. No one likes RNG. That's what they were thinking. It's like, I'm trying to think of an actual like RPG type game where there's no such thing as misses at all or accuracy at all. It's supposed to be a hard game. You're supposed to feel bad. The entire purpose of Darkest Dungeon is to make you feel pain and then barely get through it and then feel really good that you managed to get through despite all the hardships. You were the guy. People are boring too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. All right, it did autosave right before this, it looks like, so that's good. But hopefully it's good. That's all I can do is wait till Tuesday. Can't believe they didn't finish that. Oh well. I need to spread them out more too. Yeah, well, if I come over here and taunt them, you guys get destroyed by the other ones, so. Keep him turned away, hopefully. Do they just keep coming forever? Am I supposed to, like, go do this? It's not clickable, so. Whoops, I did not mean to hit that. going, kids? I'll catch up on your message after this fight if it ever ends. Where'd Solus die? Right there in the middle of that. Yeah, maybe I am supposed to go somewhere. I'm not sure. They just keep coming. Let's fight through, but like...
Solus, damn it!
Yeah. Oh, we need 3 more. Can we loot the ones from these guys? Hey, Solus, or Sarah. Wherever you are. Excuse me, I'm trying to figure out which ones have the weapon loot. Oh, Sarah's dead. Yeah, there's no AoE looting. Some energy weapons remind you of whistling birds from Mandalorian. It reminds me of the Needler weapon from Halo. Guys, just leave me alone for a second. Blackwall, you're the last one. All right. Taking those shots like they were nothing. The ones that are killing everyone else, yeah. Unstoppable force versus immovable objects. I don't even know if those ones that we just killed drop the weapons or not. But I'm gonna find out. And I don't have to walk all the way back here, but that's alright. I'll check some of the loot, but we might have to go grab potions, come back. Good luck, team. So, place to farm gold, I guess. Oh, crap. Seems like something a rogue would do. Is that one right there? There's one. So you can see them in the loot pile. There's another one. Okay. There's another one. No. We always had him. Inventory's full. It's also not where it was, huh? Let's go ahead and put the other ones in. It's another one. And another one. So I just need one more weapon there. Excuse me, coming through, just checking the loot. It does not appear these ones are the ones, but you know what? I'll go ahead and loot them anyway. Blue item. Alright, is one of those, there's a bolt here, there's an earth shaker. All right, see ya.
That's it. We're through.
Good job, Sarah. Everyone else is back there fighting still. Don't worry about them now. Oh my god, there's all this stuff I won't be able to carry. Inventory's full. We got some white items I can just destroy. Hang on, Solus. I'll come get you. Wait, how'd your body get up here? Something going on with that elf. God, I'm hitting hotkeys for Blackwall now. Spawns infinitely until the barrier's down. No, wrong about that. Alright, we're gonna have to throw some gray crap down. Oh, they actually drop quite a bit, like blue items and stuff too. Alright, let's see here. Sure, let's get rid of that. No, we don't equip it. Alright. Destroy. I accidentally destroyed the weapon I'm wearing. That was my fear. Well, Perry, thank you for the resub. 3 months already. Thank you, Perry. Very much appreciated. Much love to all Perry. Wow, we got lots of gray items. Should just stop picking up gray items. That's good enough for now. Alright, let's see what we get here. Potions belt, we already have one of those. Superb amulet of willpower. It might be good on Solus. Medium armor, cunning, dexterity, range defense. 75% faster movement speed when in stealth. It's probably not as good as Sarah's current one, actually. What was the blue item? Cool to see people still enjoying the game. I've been enjoying it for a year. Yeah, we play it about once a week, maybe every couple weeks. Not super popular for the stream, but we're gonna make it through. Do I have to go kill the other ones probably? Yeah. That's why it says defeat the remaining enemies. Most likely. There we go. There's a very, very rare bug in deep roads that causes a crash using a combination of artificer and blades against specific enemy types when the enemies first spawn. Huh. That's interesting, yeah. There was a gear somewhere in here, yeah. I remember seeing that. Is it up here? It's a potion. Although we're about to hit that camp. There it is. Okay. Is there one on this side? I remember seeing that one that we just got. I don't know about over here. Excuse me. Yeah, we got that one, yeah. Every side's the water side. A weapon to surpass blood-stained metal gear. It's getting hot in this room. I'm gonna have to open the door. Bacon. You're a little bloody, Sarah. Oh, I'm quite bloody.
The attacks are getting worse.
We must be getting close to whatever they're protecting.
Only the pure may pass. All others will be punished. Assuming the Shabratal are the pure...
We're the others who aren't allowed to pass.
Could the earthquakes be the punishment?
You found Paragon Garal's book near a damaged Lyrium mine. And the new earthquakes destroyed your mine.
But why would they want to destroy the Lyrium mines?
I wonder what makes the warriors pure.
They do wear sealed armor to protect themselves from impurities?
Trying to name some of your favorite lore and intricacies of the world makes for an intriguing story. Yeah, there's so much lore. So much. We were talking about that earlier quite a bit. You like games where you see the actual mess and damage from brawls and fights? Yeah, eventually it just comes off, though. It is interesting when you go into cutscene. I remember that from Origin also. Like, you go into, like, a ballroom or something after a fight. And you'll be doing these speeches or whatever. And you're just dripping in blood.
If the tremors are deliberate, it could be disastrous for Orzamar's Lyrium mines.
The Shabratal were dwarves once. Something turned them against us. This reads like a final warning. We must be nearing the source.
Turn on audio. Did you wear sealed armor? Thinking with all that blood all over. Maybe I should also. You got a good point. In Red Dead, you have to give the horse a bath sometimes. It gets annoying. Yeah, she hasn't mentioned that. All right. One thing I'm gonna do before we get much further. Should have already done this. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go back to these places. All right. Here we go. The blood of the Shabratal purifies your party. Inquisition has located several casks of dwarven ale in one of the upper rooms of the Darkspawn warrens. Covering them intact would be challenging, but success would mean a sizable boost to morale for the Legion troops stationed in the area. Alright. Inquisition has recovered several casks of dwarven ale from the Darkspawn warrens. One has been installed in the camp shared with the Inquisition, and the rest have been shipped to other Legion of the Dead outposts in the area. Nice. Discovered an interesting artifact halfway down the ruins of Erdrun? Tig. A construction team could build a bridge that grants access to the large monument in the center of the cavern. Finally, something to spend all of our power on. With one letter to the University of Orlais, I can have scholars clamoring to help pay for the construction of a bridge. Assign a few scouts to the area around the monument to keep the construction efforts clear. Concerned soldiers should accompany the construction team in case of unforeseen dangers, sure. You had someone wearing mud or something as armor. Yeah, Sarah for a long time was just wearing mud. Yeah. Construction team has completed a bridge halfway down the ruins of Hydrun Tig that will allow Inquisition forces to explore the large monument in the center of the cavern. The Inquisition has identified a location near the entrance of the Tig that is ripe for exploration and recovery efforts. A construction team could build a bridge that grants access to several dwarven ruins at the top. We are so far down in the earth. We are beyond the deep roads. And we can just, like, summon a construction team. Yeah, it seems reasonable. We have the coin to hire the best dwarven engineers for this task. My scouts will ensure the construction team's safe. Alright. Let's hire some dwarves. The mud, it's good for the skin. Mud and nothing else. Construction team has completed a bridge near the entrance of the Tig and will allow Inquisition forces to explore several dwarven ruins at the top. Inquisition next day delivery. An ancient dwarven ruin near the Darkspawn nest at the bottom of the Tig. A bridge could be built. Bridge near Darkspawn nest, the ruins that will allow Inquisition forces to explore the ancient dwarven ruins at the bottom of the cavern. Make sure to be well equipped for a fight. Identified a location in the Forgotten Caverns where a construction team could build a bridge to replace the one previously destroyed, granting access to the other side of the chasm. Place the destroyed one, allowing... Yep. Inquisition has identified a location near the entrance to the Bastion of the Pure where a construction team could build a bridge. A location where a construction team can clear a collapsed tunnel to grant access to an unexplored cave. Bridges are the theme of the deep roads. The Inquisition has identified a location near the Buried Sea and the Bastion of the Pure. That's ripe for exploration. A construction team could build a bridge. Maybe you've been putting this off for a while. Scouts report an increase in changeup activity in the region. If allowed to continue unchecked, they can present a threat to the Inquisition's interest. Armed patrols could be sent. What? Are they going to be armed to the bridge? What? This one actually takes time? I feel cheated. Alright. We did all the things. Okay. Crafting materials. Whoa, you can buy dragon bones here? Interesting. Loot. I like loot. I don't need that. Oh, we can even do these. This place has everything. Screw Skyhold, we'll just live here. Wraithblood. Oh, this is the mugs that we've done so far. Scorpio. Have fun. Yeah, I think, yeah, we need to check. That might be one of the ones that got opened up. The one with the rocks blocking it or whatever. Alright. Oh, did we read this already? No. Dearest Iora, this will never reach you. None of my letters will. Writing helps me cope with having joined the Legion. For all the death I have already seen, there are wonders down here, and I wish you could see them. When it's quiet, there are still hints of what the deep roads used to be. Right now, I'm sitting under the crumbling statue of a paragon. I asked Anza if she knew who it was, but the face is cracked. I like to think it's Indran Stonehammer, or Morok the Maul, though I know you favor Astith the Grey. Back home, I never cared about our history. Remember old Ostig shouting about Orzamar's former glory, naming Tigs he'd never visited and people he'd only read about? I laughed at him, but being down here, seeing what we've lost, these are more than roads, Iora. They connected our empire, let our culture flourish. The stone accepted us, and we lived and moved within her. Now we cling to her like someone drowning. Forgive me. All my letters end the same. Legionnaire Grek. Apparently Grek's not having a good time down here. In the Legion of the Dead. Okay, so where were some of these places that we just unlocked? It does... One of them was here. That's immediately after leaving this one, so... Alright, we'll just head out from here, I guess. Which way? Oh. Up and across, right? Have we gone over here? This is where we first came in, I think. Yeah, that's where we first came in. I don't think we did any, No, that's where the fisher is. No work orders up there. Or just handy for in-game schematics. You can buy... Yeah, I was noticing that. Being able to buy some of the high-end crafting materials is pretty nice. Am I gonna have to ride the elevator? Where's that? Yep. Oh well. Probably still faster than fast traveling than walking all the way back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look through that. Well, maybe. I don't know if we actually need it at this stage. But... Alright, maybe it was faster to fast travel and walk. The dark spawn warns. Hey, at least in Mass Effect, when you have the elevator scene, people talk to each other. You guys say something. Solus, tell us something about the Fade. Those spirits or whatnot. Hey, it's Modwife. Hey, you're finally awake. She's from Rorikstead. Was it this way? Yep. Was this just the cask one? This is just where we got the alcohol from, okay. Was that the only one in here? There's a mod that helps more dialogue? Really? That's surprising. Whoa. That was some nice, fast bridge work. All right. I still hope that through some means or another, like I'm glad that Dragon Age 4 is going to be in Tevinter. I really want to see Tevinter. I would kind of like a prequel set of games, like a different age game, where we get to go back and see like the elves and the dwarves and the height of their empires for the Elven and Orlesian War. Stuff like that. I think that would be really cool to see. You want to go back and enslave the knife ears? The Nug King. All praise the Nug King. Sate his appetite with cheese. Older is better. Songs that only Nugs can hear by Paragon Eberin. Exalt Age. 10 to 20 minute dialogue. It's a 5 to 10. Dialogue is dependent on the time you spend in that area. Fast travel, it resets the timer. That's pretty interesting.
Perhaps there's a use for it.
Should have sold stuff. Oh well. Is this someone's chambers? That bed's in pretty good shape. 24/7 songs to nug to. I keep seeing a red dot on my map around here somewhere. Pretty cool view from the bedroom, but a little dangerous. I hear nugs in the dark right now. And other things. Man, this place is massive. I think so far, I don't know how this is going to end up, but I think the Jaws of Hakan, or Hakken, they pronounce it both ways in the game, depending on which person's talking. But anyway, I think I liked that zone overall more because it felt more like an actual zone. This one seems pretty linear in comparison. Goblin Kingdom from the first Hobbit movie. Did we win? No, not yet. We're still DLC in right now. Oh, there's Solus. Solus! Good Lord. There's a Deep Stalker. Trespasser's more linear as well. Maybe Saber Alert. Saw gears in the gate. Oh, he already used a spell, okay. A lot of lore information unlocked during Trespasser. So much health, so much health. All right, what do we got here? Gilded Grit. Not gonna worry about that. Got a lot of room, so. Dwarven Mugs, Enchanted Stein. A rune is attached. On the side opposite it reads, Bowden and Sons quality wares and enchantments. Enchantment. Recover artifacts for Orzammar. I mean, aside from the ones we kept for ourselves. Alright, nice. Holy crap. There's more operations there. This is the bridge one, I think. But... Enchantment? Enchantment. Poor Sandal. Alright, so... Yeah, I guess this is about halfway between either one, so I guess we might as well go this way. Or it doesn't matter which way we go. Miss Sandal. Let's see. Wonder if we'll ever see more of Sandal. Enchanted mug, you say? A mug of endless ale? That seems dangerous. Oh, that's on the level down from here. Okay. So... let's go here, and we should backtrack to both of those. Okay. I didn't realize when we were on that bridge, apparently technically we're in a different section. How's it feel to be in the lead now, Blackwall? Just because your AI is so terrible. So up here on the right. Oh yeah, I see the wood. Alright, here's one of the other ones that we did. Gotta love that ladder move. So many games have that. It reminds me of a story about Bloodborne. So we were talking about From Software games earlier and how much I love them, but I've never played Demon Souls. My very first From Software game was actually Bloodborne, and I played Bloodborne blindly. And here is a pretty sad story about me playing Bloodborne for the first time. So, let me get this mug first. Lost memory. World's best shaper. Stamped to the side of the mug in an obnoxious script. So anyway, I'm playing through Bloodborne. And I'm playing for, I don't know, a little while. I get to the first boss. And I cannot beat the first boss. And I'm like, what the crap is going on? How is this even possible? I can't beat the first boss at all. It seems absolutely impossible to dodge its attacks. And I was like, there's got to be something going on here. And for whatever reason, I had never checked for a sprint button. I apparently missed the, in the very beginning, there's all these like papers or whatever on the floor, or, you know, those spots you interact with, and they give you like the little tutorial of which button does what. For whatever reason, maybe it was because my first game of that kind of genre, I never tried to sprint. So I had played all the way up to the first boss and attempted to kill it like 6 times with only being able to walk. Only walking speed. So it was no wonder I couldn't dodge anything. I literally was just slow walking. RP walking the entire game. I can't even believe I made it to that boss having only walked. But anyway, after that, I did much better. Could beat that game. You hate it. You got stuck on the graveyard guy? Which graveyard guy? Father G, like the boss? Well, I don't know. Is he part of... Would you consider him the graveyard guy? Let's go ahead. Yeah, slow walking the whole time. But after that, I played Bloodborne so much. Really love that game. The music box guy? Yeah, that's Father G. I call him that because I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Yeah, there was a graveyard around there. It's been a long time since I did it too, but... Yeah, the werewolf guy. Yeah. You've never rage quit a game as hard as then? How tough are you? I beat Bloodborne by slow walking. No, I did not beat it that way. Put myself in that meme though. I think aside from the very last boss, well, if you don't count the DLC. So I played through, I think aside from the last boss, most bosses in Bloodborne didn't kill me that too much. I think on average, maybe like 3 deaths a boss or something. Some of them, I'd be like, the Emissary. The Emissary one I remember beating my first try, and I was like, why is this so late in the game? Why is this so easy? That was a really weird one, the Celestial Emissary. But most of them took me like about 3. And then the DLC came out. The DLC is crazy. Crazy hard compared to the base game. Slayer. Great Axe. Not as good as mine. It's got 7% crit on it. Still grab it though. Challenge can't get into Dark Souls-S games. Made it far into Lords of... I never played Lords of the Fallen yet. It's still on my playlist. Heard mixed things about it. Yeah, Bloodborne DLC was nuts compared to the base game. Yeah, it's a good metal band though. Which one? Celestial Emissary. For Ozma! Alright, now we gotta go all the way back to that one. Oh, Slayer. That one also. I think that one might exist. Sounds familiar. There's some rumors that there's gonna be a remastered or a better graphic version, at least, of Bloodborne for PlayStation 5, but there's been rumors of Bloodborne stuff ever since Bloodborne was new. Like, there's always, like, every couple months, there's like, here's a leak. Bloodborne 2 is basically confirmed. There's always stuff like that. Bloodborne PC never. Man, I would relate. Celestial Emissary sounds like it would be a pretty hard rock group too, though. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Celestial Emissary. It was a weird fight. It was an easy fight, but it was really weird. I mean, I guess all of Bloodborne is really weird. But, there's something about the Celestial Emissary in that area in general that's like, wow, this is really out there. Is it through here? Yeah, alright. Charter, toughest Bloodborne boss, or Valhalla? Valhalla, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Valkyrie Queen still holds that. I think there's only one boss that killed me more than the Valkyrie Queen in any game ever. If you don't count, like the thing that's killed me the most in games is probably like the Goomba, you know? Because I played so many thousands of levels of Mario and like but let's not count that. An actual one boss in one area of a game that's probably killed me the most. The Queen of Valkyrie on Give Me God of War is definitely up there, either first or second. And the second or top, the other one is, for whatever reason, Nameless King in Dark Souls 3. I don't know what it is. So I've talked about it before. I really like playing through those games blindly, and then when I'm done, I like to compare what gave me trouble and what I thought was easy with what other people say, right? And so when I was done with like the first Dark Souls, I was completely blind to it. I played through it. I could not believe Ornstein and Smo gave people problems. I killed him on my second try. I'm thinking that they bugged on mine. That's the only thing I can really think of, because in mine, one of them kept getting stuck on a pillar. And so I only really had to fight one at a time. They never really ganged up on me very much, because I'd run around a pillar and the other one would get stuck walking against the pillar or whatever. And it wasn't that hard. And so I would put it as one of my easiest Dark Souls boss in my first blind playthrough. And then after I was done, I went out and looked at all these lists, it was like the top of everyone's, and I was like, what? Apparently they usually are like super aggro, both of them on top of you at all times. I didn't run into that in my first playthrough. I got pretty lucky. But anyway, so with Dark Souls 3, Nameless King. I don't know what it is about Nameless King. I think part of it is that it's the camera. Like the camera in that fight is so friggin' ridiculous. And then when I finally beat it, it goes into another phase, and I'm like, all right. Of course it does. It's Dark Souls, but it's just crazy. It's a crazy fight. Do a top 5 bosses that killed you, YouTube. Bet people would watch it. Yeah, that would be a bad idea, especially if I don't know where I get footage from them all. The Art Dragon boss on the island annihilated so many dinos, so many hundreds of hours lost. Yeah, that one's kind of that's another thing. Like if you count things like MMO, like multiplayer type games, yeah, there are bosses like pre-nerf Lich King in WoW when I was leading a raiding guilds. Yeah, Lich King, before they nerfed him, I don't know how many times we died to the Lich King in a raid. More than the dragon, the Nameless King and the dragon, more than the Valkyrie. But I wasn't including those for some reason. I guess the like MMO bosses, raid bosses are a little bit, I don't know. For me, I wouldn't put them on my list just because. I don't know. What's the Virtue of Final Fantasy 11? I never played it. Never played it. The last Final Fantasy I played was 9. It's been a while. Monument to Hadron the Deep. This lonely podium is carved from a stone pillar reaching up in the darkness. From the inscription, Paragon Hadron's remains are entombed here under a massive stone likeness of the legendary dwarf. At this vantage point, it is hard to appreciate the scope of the tributes. Yeah, if you start adding things like raid bosses, and absolutely things like Lich King are way up there, but I guess in a single player game, the 2 hardest bosses ever for me were the Valkyrie Queen and Give Me God of War, and Nameless King for whatever reason. Nameless King. Whoops. Just play Ark. All 3 people, it feels less mo. Hurts to lose hundreds of hours in gear on dino breeding. Yeah, I can imagine that. I just mentioned that because for some reason I didn't even consider it Ark in like the game list from my perspective, but absolutely, that's a lot of lost time and resources. All right, so we're gonna have to travel all the way down to that one. There's no fast travel on that level, apparently. I don't even know. I think the boss that killed me the most in Bloodborne was probably the final boss, which would make sense. It's so, again, it's so weird. When Sekiro first came out, I played through all Sekiro blindly on stream. Guess which boss beat me the most? Lady Butterfly. Lady Butterfly. Literally the first boss we fought. And part of the reason why was because...
Stay together. It's easy to get lost down here.
I fought her first. She's actually not supposed to be the first boss. So I went to her very early. And I was just learning the game. And we reached her. And she absolutely destroyed me. We were keeping a kill counter on stream. And I think she killed me like 40 times. It's absolutely nuts thinking back to it. And then when I played through Sekiro again, right after beating it, first try back to her, dead. So easy. Primal Dialga in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Because you were underleveled, too young to realize at the time. Beat Midgar Solum, the monster in the swamp, soon after escaping Midgar. Chase you around? I don't know, actually. I don't think so, Pilot Wash. I still haven't played that, Lunar. I was actually thinking about getting it for my, one of those for my daughter. Full party wise in Divinity 2 a million times before you understood how to play it. Yeah, and that was the thing about about Lady Butterfly. It was all knowledge and mechanics. Supposed to run away from it because it's certain death. There are nerds out there who actually beat it. You kept going to the areas you didn't belong. Or promptly sat down. Divinity, plenty party ripes. Let's learn the mechanics. All right, there it is. There's the bridge. That's the one that got blown up earlier. Now we've replaced it. This might be the one where we had to fight over. Debate on which one is the best. Story-wise, Explorers of Sky is the strongest. Is that one of the ones that's on Switch? I was planning on maybe getting her one on Switch. She's not in here for her birthday. My daughter's birthday is this Sunday. Let's go on, Kiyomi. Welcome in. Sarah, how about we just move you out of melee range? Whoa. Never mind. I'll just do it manually. There you go. The camera did not like this cave. Happy early birthday, Sarah. Thanks. Sarah's back up here again, whatever. These are elites. Rescue team is the one on the Switch. Elite in this game basically means 10 times the health. Don't like is that in the original you had a basic attack that did decent damage. Didn't feel like using a move. Now basic attacks do nothing, or basically nothing. That's on the remake. Can't remember if the main game scales or not. If the last quest doesn't, then we're going to destroy it, yeah. Very epic hallway battle. It's exhilarating. It's been 30 minutes, over 30 minutes since we left Cullen up there, so now another one's done. It's not even like we have bad gear either. We checked last week before we started coming here, and we got all the best crafting gear we can possibly make right now. So it's like, whoa, 51 armor, helmet, cunning dex, and magic. I wonder if that's better than Sarah's. Shield, front defense, max defense, maximum health, melee defense, 10% chance to grant 5 seconds of walking fortress. Walking fortress makes you immune to all damage while it's up. The angles are very artistic. Top 10 fails to not figuring out you can't camp in halls in Dark's Dungeon. Never camp because when you tried it wouldn't. That is pretty crazy. So did you end up beating the whole game with never camping? Like you didn't find out until after you had beat it your first time? Yeah, I didn't know about that. Or I didn't remember it if you had told me before. Alright, the shield actually has lower defense. We lose health. And we lose that. Nah, I'm not going to take it. The walking fortress thing is pretty tempting, but... Alright, Sarah, what helmet do you have? She loses 9... No, she gains... This is just complete upgrade. Massive upgrade. More cunning, more dex, more magic defense, more resist. Oh, we're gonna get an armor to match you as well. Where's the heavy armor that looks like this? Figured out after you watched the streamer can't. Took a night off, found your stream. Instead, that fateful day. I always think about stuff like that, like the chain of events that leads to something small like that. Like someone coming to the stream for the first time. It almost looks like you can go through there. Can't remember who the streamer was. You were just looking for tits on Dark's Dungeon. See why he kept dying. This is weird. Oops. Can we really not go in that direction? You didn't know the heroes were basically meant to die? What? They're not meant to die. Look at all those deathless runs I did. No, but that's what I would tell people too. You probably remember one of my pieces of advice to people were, you are not the characters. They are a resource, a means to an end. You are the heir of the estates. I really find it weird we can't go in that spot. No, you can't camp in halls, but that's where Pineapple was trying to camp, and he was like, what the crap? Can't camp in halls? I don't know how to camp then. Screw it. No camping for me. Oh, well, I guess we can't go that way. I don't see a lever or anything. It's not scanning one, so. Alright. If Reynald and Dismas die, then we restart. Alright, here's 2 more. I also didn't go up this way. Did I miss some great secret? Yeah, that would be helpful. Does anyone know how long, like without any spoilers, how long is the last quest chain? Is it like an hour thing? Like a 3-hour thing? It's hard to find YouTubers who were any better than you. Needed tips and tricks and skill. And you found me. Looks like there's rocks down here. Yeah, I think you're probably right. So when you were looking, Aspen, for the Dark Dungeon stuff, did you look specifically for guides first, or did you look for a playthrough? Curiosity. Hey. Now I'm stuck with you. Good. On your channel, maybe an hour before you got the game over screen. Man, I think the stream was a lot worse back then in many, many ways. I still can't believe, like, looking back at it, I'm like, how did I get to partner? It's like, how in the world did that happen? When I look at those old streams, I'm sure most streamers look at their old streams and think the same kind of thing, like, wow, stream sucked back then. But luckily, people stuck around for some reason. I think a lot of it was due to just literally the challenges and the information. Like I think I was a lot worse at streaming. The quality was nowhere near as good with visual or sound. Means you're a pro now. I think you look for guides that took you to someone to not enjoy. They didn't took to a popular Dark Dungeon streamer who didn't see you very good. Yeah, it's interesting that you looked for guides first. Start recommending My Torch's Deathless run. The rest, as they say, is history. Just stay back. Those guys pullable. He's going right back up there. You watched 10 Dark Dungeon guides done by someone you don't remember on YouTube, and his info was terrible. Didn't know any better. Oh god, that reminds me. Even now, like even when I was doing the playthrough back, when was that? 6 or 7 months ago, I was literally doing a Deathless Blood Moon after coming back to the game after so long on the back of dodge. I still had people coming in to that stream and being like, why are you using dodge? You should not use dodge. It's a bad stat. And I was like, no, trust me. I know what I'm doing. I've done this many times. It is one of the best in the entire game. And they were like, well, filthy robot on YouTube. I was like, that guide is 5 years old. For God's sake, there's been like 100 patches to the game. Dodge is twice as effective as it was back then on that guide. I got so sick of hearing that. Every time I would do a playthrough, people would come in. You shouldn't use dodge. Dodge is bad. Filthy robot on YouTube. It's like, it's old information. Post in Discord that you watched a bit of a stream until it said dodge is bad for Torch's Blood Moon. It's crazy, yeah. Stress resist is the best stat. Let's go ahead and click this first. This unlocks another expedition. Christ. Hunting operation. It's like so much has changed the game since that guide was made, like when the game was in early access or whatever. 5 years before I was doing that playthrough. It's like you can literally dodge 95% of everything. That's bad somehow. It's hard not to troll or not a troll, but you can't watch Darkest Dungeon playthroughs. Where is this coming out? There's just this guy is proving you wrong. I mean, there are lots of different ways to play, right? Obviously, for sure. Like, my playstyle is not the only playstyle that wins by any means. But to say like that's
carved into the stone. Only those who believe may cross. Subtle.
Oh no.
Words are carved into the stone. Only those who believe may cross. Subtle.
Sarah, do you believe? Solus probably does. Let's go, Solus. You believe in this. Oh! I thought he was dead. Ugh. Anyway, there's lots of different ways to play Darkest Dungeon. There's many ways to get through it, even deathless.
The alternative would have been messy.
But we had someone here. I got debated there. We had someone last time that was arguing with me that was like, dodge is way worse than just getting more health. It's like, all right, yeah. When you get a lot of health, that's really gonna protect you against stress, heart attacks, afflictions, crits. Like, yeah, what is having a massive health pool going to do? Oh, we found the Nug Cavern. Or if you can dodge stress and crits and crit stress and everything.
For offerings?
People give incorrect. Yeah. Oh, that's where we put the Nug thing. Nice. Is that why we could go across the bridge? Because we had already found the Nug cheese? Good thing. What's going on? It's the Nug King. The council inside your face.
Are you putting me on trial?
Squeaks regally. He's going Echo.
I'm feeling very judged.
A hot debate among Nug admirers is whether the king in Paragon Eberion's songs was royalty of some kind or merely an especially magnificent specimen of the breed. Every year, scholars, bards, and rodent enthusiasts bring offerings of cheese to the deep roads, hoping for a glimpse of the Nug King, who remains elusive. Nice little Easter egg there. What would have happened if I had killed the nugs on the way in here? Like, I was tempted. I was like, I'm just gonna charge in and kill these. Nice. See how important it is that we explore everywhere? Could you imagine having completed Dragon Age Inquisition with never meeting the Nug King? Like, why even play the game? PETA. No PETA this time. Wait, PETA would still be upset, right? Because I gave him cheese. The cheese was from an animal that was not consenting of giving me cheese, so... Whatever, PETA, get out of here. Excuse me. It's soybean cheese. The nugs made me do it. Oh man, Liliana would have loved this. Liliana has pet nugs. She even wrote to someone to make sure they take care of her nugs. At least I think she was talking about these. Could have been some kind of cryptic thing. Be upset. There was an animal they haven't killed yet. Yeah, that too. Lore. I don't have a lot of rooms, so. Hey, another one of the Chronicles of the Forgotten War. The Scaled Ones. Can't remember who came up with the name, but it stuck. Drog had been lighting a torch when one attacked, and we finally caught a glimpse of something other than shadows and the flames' light. We saw a man's body, like those of the Imperium humans, but covered in scales. It wore armor and even had a dagger hanging from its hip. Its jaws wrapped around Drog's face and twisted. The crunch of his neck, breaking, seemed to echo down the deep roads. The torch fell from his hands, and we lashed out. I swung my axe with all my might, but it bounced off the Scaled One's armor, the impact ricocheting up my arm. It let out a roar, then more attacked. From the light of the fallen torch, I guessed there was a score of them, all wearing armor and carrying weapons as sharp as their teeth and talons. The one that killed Drog barked orders I didn't understand. I kept swinging. Othan, the best of us, made the first kill by splitting a Scaled One's head open. There was a strange silence, as if after an upset in the proving grounds. And it hit me that these beasts were not used to seeing one of their own die. Drog's killer growled and stamped out the torch. The Scaled Ones retreated into darkness. Is Penn and Teller BS episode about PETA? Oh yeah, I forgot about that show, yeah. Yeah, it's really crazy stuff. And generally, with most of those things, it all ends up boiling down to money. Money, especially at the top. That's like that, the wear pink and the pink ribbons, and what is that? All the cancer awareness stuff. With that specific organization, anyway. Oh, whoops. Where was the mug? There it is. I was seeing if there was another way, and I completely forgot it there after reading the book. Vessel of the Ancient. A forest of mold and rot is growing inside this cup. It clearly has never been washed. There, yeah, the Susan Coleman, whatever. Yeah. All right. Director there a few years ago embezzled millions of dollars. Okay. Yeah, that's what it ends up boiling down to at the top, almost a lot of times. There's obviously some actual, lots of legitimate organizations and charities and whatnot, but yeah, we looked at these. Gotta be super careful. It's always someone else getting to embezzle millions. Never Pineapple. When is Pineapple's time? I don't know, Pineapple, but when your time comes, don't forget about the stream, no. Yeah, Wounded Warrior guy, yeah. Can we go that way? Excuse me, Solus. It might, we might not be able to until we do that. I bet that's what it is. Oh, it goes up a level too. Anyway, we'll probably end up having to come back because of that hunting thing. Right. Wish the map wouldn't go up these levels and you're just like going through these cave systems, but I guess it makes sense that it's layered that way. All right, yeah, let's just walk over that Lyrium. So now we have these two over here to hit up. Yeah, there's a lot of the cherries like that. Speaking of, I just remembered I have a message. Have you guys seen the RimWorld charity event that they do once or twice a year? The Hot Potato event where a bunch of streamers will play the same save file one after another for like a week during a charity event. I've been invited to this year's. It's in November. Need to reply to that. I meant to do that earlier today and I kind of forgot. So the first one we cleared is over here, I think. You weren't invited? What? But you're such a staunch RimWorld enthusiast, Pineapple. I am appalled. This one, you were to see that? Yeah, and I'm wondering how late in the playthrough I'll be in. It's politics. I'll do no pause and people will be like, yeah, I'm gonna play my... They said you can play your segment with any difficulty or whatever that you want. However you want to play the game. I'll play mine with no pause and see what people think. As long as they still have room for me anyway. I think it's late November. No pause in the community charity writing on it. Be fine. That's what I'm more. So my problem is if I play late into the playthrough, I'll get on there and I'll be like, "What's all this? Quick, rip up all the floors. This is too much wealth. Why is there 6,000 meals? Dump it in the water." What? Someone's made like 18 bedrooms? What are they doing? Let's combine all these bedrooms. Now I'm turning this into a barracks. Another expedition. Wow. Go the 5-man colony. Started with Phoebe, 100%. Yeah, that's also true. Oh my god. What if... Should I, if I do that, should I not sacrifice people? Oh no. We're doing some kind of charity. And I'm like, well, this person's useless. We're gonna take him out and we're gonna shoot him behind the shed. But don't worry. We'll skin them and send the remains to someone to ally them. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing any sacrifices, probably. The Scaled Ones had set up camp at an intersection of the deep roads. In the center was a golden altar fashioned in the shape of fire. A chill swept through me. On the tip of each flame hung the corpses of those we'd lost, including Father and Drog. They'd been drained of blood, leaving only bone wrapped in thin gray skin. A robed, Scaled One stood before the altar. Its voice was different from the others, softer, almost feminine. It chanted and raised a basin of blood toward the altar. The other Scaled Ones bowed low. The rogue scaled one produced fire from its palm and mouth and ignited the blood. Othan grabbed my forearm and motioned for us to climb down. We returned to the rest of the company, where he relayed what we had witnessed. We would rest for an hour, regain our strength, and strike. The memory of Father's sagging, emptied face kept me awake. The hour passed slowly, but it did pass. Othan led us down the path to the overlook. I readied my axe for blood and steeled myself for the sight of the altar, but it wasn't there. The camp, Father, Drog, the scaled ones, all gone. Only the basin remained, charred around the edges. This is a horror game. Save file, become afflicted. We all must sacrifice for charity. Yeah, there we go. That's what I can say. Titan's nail. There's an oddly organic quality to the stone cup, as if it were grown and shed rather than carved. Sacrifice bear, etc. I think I'll gain tons of followers from it. Yeah, it should be interesting. What if I lose the game, though? Switch it over to 500% no pause and I end up losing. The charity's been going for like 6 days or something. Where does this one loop to? That's just this cup, okay. Is there another way? Should be fun though. I'm not sure how many hours per person. Or anything like that. So, man, this place is a mess. We already went up here, thanks you. Go near the start so we optimal building the base. Oh yeah, this is where, okay. Rather than tearing it up, yeah. Either way, it's gonna happen. So like, if I started it and I made a barracks, you know good and well, one of the people after me is gonna come along and be like, a barracks? Oh my god. The stairs sleep? No, we gotta get these people individual bedrooms. Oh my god, what is this schedule? People are sleeping twice a day? No, 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 no. Well, let's put them on work. What is going on? They're not on work at all? And I will die a little on the inside. Alright. So, there's another one that we need to come back to here. What is that one? We can go to the camp and go up to that. Have good furniture and a stable base, though, at least. Can't believe there's more operations to go unlock. I'm kind of tempted not to do them all. But again, we've done so much of the game, it feels bad to leave anything undone at this point. Leave no stone unturned. Depends on when I think I can get to the main story. That's why I was wondering how long the main story quest takes. Cup of cobalts. A blue substance is caked on the bottom. Cullen might know what it is. Isn't it lyrium? Acquired kingfisher staff. Hmm. 39 armor, 45 constitution, 5% magic and melee defense, 10% mana, or less mana and stamina cost and abilities. Price full again. Alright, let's get rid of that. And that. And that. Definitely get rid of that. that one. Good enough now. Ooh, it's hot in here. On kill, target explodes or 100% weapon damage. Alright, let's check this armor. It seems like most of these areas are just for like 1 cup, maybe a gear. Not like this gear. Mechanical gear, and then maybe some items. Whoa. More defense. I lose. I kind of like that abilities cost less. Let's look at it for Blackwall. I mean, Blackwall's already like. Yeah, he has 10% chance to grant 5/6 Walk Forge. He's good. He's good. Oh no! My nipples! Final quest level recommendation is 19. Oh no, my nipples are gone. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. Nipples be so chafed. They've only ever known the air. Excuse me. These ones we did. Oh my god, 3 more. Inquisition patrols have returned after meeting the enemy. There were losses on both sides. Ultimately, the changeup presence in the area has been reduced. Furthermore, some artifacts were recovered. Great. Ah, I see. That's like a repeatable one that we can get gear from. Looks like it keeps taking longer. Several Dans, the caves, and the entrance, the bastion. An experienced group of hunters could return with a stockpile of hides for sale and coal. Ooh, really? Are these are all repeatable ones yet? That's kind of cool. You can set up these orders after you unlock those areas to get either hide or items. It's pretty cool. I'm wondering, so hide is one of the ones that has crits, and we're really built around crits. I'm wondering if we'll get some crit related stuff back for that. All right. Is there anyone to sell stuff to? There we go. Yeah, sell all 8, thank you. I'm overburdened. Slayer. What am I even gonna do with all this gold? That's enough space. Can I open the quest log? The final piece. Is that the which one to see the quest name? All right. On we go. There's a lot of lyrium down here.
Did the
What?
changeup build all this?
Or was it here before them?
That's not what I expected down here. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's like it reminds me, if you guys watch the newer the Godzilla vs. Kong movie, where they go through the center of the earth and they come out in this underground area with sun and plants everywhere. And oh, it's Avatar Under the Earth. I think you might have found or something with unmodded or vanilla searches. Interesting. Where's the Avatar? Yeah. Hard to find unmodded. You're on the PS4. Someone posted my boys run to Reddit. Really? I wonder who did that. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I would live down here. I mean, aside from everything trying to kill me and, you know, scaled ones or whatever. Whoa.
Nothing should surprise me anymore.
Gotcha.
But this... Wait. The rhythm we followed. We've found the source. But not the Titan.
How would we even recognize a Titan? All we know is that they're enormous.
I didn't do it? No, I don't think I posted the boys run to Reddit, no.
We've found the Titan. We're standing inside it.
What do you mean, inside?
Think back to when we left the ruined Tig. I could feel that this wasn't the Deep Roads. The Shabratal attacked because we invaded a place only the pure are allowed to enter.
So they're like white blood cells?
Of the Titan.
There's the heart. Wait, just chill out.
If I don't survive, Orzammar must know the truth.
I won't fall while Karif... This is still a threat.
We've invaded someone's sacred home. Quick, kill them. It's hard to feel like the good guys here, I know. Like, what? Unless it turns out these aren't like white blood cells and instead they're like a cancer or something inside the Titan. Then at least afterwards we'll be like, oh yeah, see, we did the right thing even though we didn't know we were doing the right thing. I'm 10 levels above Corypheus, so define threat.
Those structures. Could there be a whole civilization in here?
A city within a Titan. Incredible.
And the quakes haven't damaged it.
It's got some epic music playing here. Got some damaged sponges that we're attacking. Nothing over here. Cool environment. This is one of the coolest places in the game, though, for sure.
Don't make us fight you!
don't even know if I should worry about loot. Screw it. I don't need loot. J-Mac, take me to look. Yeah, it's a really cool environment, yeah. Blackwall takes so little damage from this. He takes 1 to 11 damage per shot. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna loot anything else that's an elite.
They fight like fanatics. Aren't they afraid to die?
Perhaps they're the Titan's Legion of the Dead.
Don't say that.
Whoa. Whoa. She didn't like that. That makes me feel even more like we're not the good guys in this situation. We are the dark spawn in this place. It's a really cool place, though.
I don't want to hurt you!
Use the grenade. That was a lot of potions. Oh, I didn't realize there was 2 elite ones. Dwarves have pretty creepy eyes, though. They must be bad guys with eyes like that. You're not born with eyes like that if you're not a bad guy. Does elite ones have anything good? Well, they're in all of our potions, pretty much. Seems like the answer is no. Any potion refill back here or something? Nope. Just a cool view. Hey, potion refill. They immediately chugged 3 of them. 4 of them. Perfect. Perhaps the real monster is man.
These are the only memories in this area. That phrase is the path of purity. And there's a reference to Titan's blood. It says the Shabratal come here to drink it.
I only see one substance here that's found in veins.
Lyrium. The Titan's blood is Lyrium.
Every nation on the surface buys Lyrium. Orzamar's entire economy is based on the trade.
This is bigger than any one nation.
What?
We have to stop this.
It's got an achievement. Stuff's going down. So Lyrium throughout all of the Dragon Age lore and games has been basically the blood of a Titan. That's kind of crazy. What of red Lyrium then? Sarah, did you just jump down instead of going down the ladder and use another potion? Friggin' AI. It's alright, I'm sure we won't have to find anything over here. That's why mages were so broken in Origins. We harvest how many horseshoe crabs their blood every day? But there are more of those. This is a single Titan. We don't know how to breed Titans yet. This does not seem good. Our Titan now. Huh. That went poorly. All right. Stop! I hit the button. I kept hitting it. Why'd you run off the side? Slippery floor. Oh crap moment. Please. Sir, I'm so tired of you going into melee range. Where's Sarah dead at? Right there, of course. You like seeing my team set up so you can keep seeing elves die frequently? What do you got against elves? Well, Blackwall, it's really not Solus's fault. You came over here as he was getting rezzed. Let's go on out. Welcome in. Break time, lunchtime. Got a bunch of schematics right there. Okay, I thought she might be dead.
Are you hurt?
Too loud. The song. Stop!
Whoa there.
It's all right.
I don't know about that. Doors, yeah, can't do magic.
By raw lyrium during the battle.
Yes, it should have poisoned me, but I feel fine. Good, even.
You said the song was too loud. It was hurting you.
It was chaos. The rhythm I followed here, but magnified, overwhelming. But it is gone.
You almost killed me. What happens the next time you lash out?
I am in control. I would never harm you, Inquisitor.
You cast some kind of spell. That shouldn't be possible.
It wasn't a spell. It was an accident. Everything will be fine.
We should get help. You may be injured, or...
I feel better than I ever have. Stronger, more alive. The stone is silent. The rhythm has faded, and so have the tremors. But the song still echoes. It tells me things. The breach, that's what disturbed the Titan. It is calm now that it has a connection with one of its children. With me.
Was that the Titan? Did we kill it?
Killers in her head.
The Titan lives. This was an echo. A guardian. But you silenced it.
Is this what happened at the Tig where you found Paragon Garal's book?
Aye, but I do not know what disturbed the Titan then. The song may tell me. In time.
You said you were a child of the stone, not a child of the Titans.
I am not certain what I am. But the Titan recognized me. Like a parent hearing its child's voice.
You were able to calm the Titan. But what happens next time?
Titans do not stir easily. It has been 1,000 years. Isana. It's our word for Lyrium. And we are taught that it is a gift from the stone. But there's so much more to it than we ever imagined. I was sent to the deep roads to recover lost history. This is only the beginning. I am staying here.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
The Sharbratal
It's not
killed
an answer.
Lieutenant Wren. And they're still down here. Aren't you afraid?
No. I am pure. I can defend myself.
The Titan is only the beginning. What else could there be?
The deep roads are filled with wonders. Answers to questions we haven't thought to ask.
God, these friggin' answers.
If you stay here, where will you live? What will you eat?
I have my stone sense, and now so much more. I'll be safe.
Before Volta learns healing spells, comes the only healer available in the game. I'll be alright with that. She come with us, heal us, it's fine.
You think you understand what's happened to you,
Snow
but you could be
this
wrong.
week for you.
The Lyrium could be turning you into a Sharbratal, or worse.
The Sharbratal turned themselves into monsters. I have changed because the Titan willed it. The mine's collapse, Wren's death. It all happened to bring me here.
Who could she harm down here besides herself?
I am called
Look
to
at all the
the
blood.
Search Inquisitor. This is where I belong.
I'm leaving with more questions than answers. But that doesn't mean you have to. Just be careful.
Nah, guys, trust me. blue juice is gonna make me OP. Nothing can touch me down here.
The Shaperate in Orzammar will want to know what happened to you.
Tell them the truth. You don't know.
Let's go.
Let's go on Frigglewugman. On the transhuman run on the YouTube. Okay, bye, drop follow. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming and let me know. I think a new one's going up either tonight or tomorrow. I gotta check on it. But glad you enjoy it. Miss snow sometimes. It's 72 outside. You're wearing a fleece jacket. Wonder what the temperature is here today.
He always comes back. Pay up, Salroka.
72 here also. No, what? What is going on with this DLC? We haven't had any kind of weird... It was friggin' Origin again. I thought I was about to crash. Anyway, so Elena, welcome in. You Dragon Age 4 so bad? Still have more questions than answers after GA 4. There's so much you want to know. Man, Dragon Age 4 is going to have so much new stuff in it. Not just because it's a new game, but it's going to be taking place into winter. It'll be the first time we've gone there and explored. That'll be crazy. It should have a lot to do with the Qunari, I would think, too. A lot more information about them. I thought it was crashing again, though. Stop it, Origin. Feet, mine Bitcoin, pretending to be a space eater, too. Mine Bitcoin? So I didn't go get all the cups, but I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. It seems like most of the gear we got down here wasn't like upgrades anyway, because we were so far. How many are we missing? Are we missing one cup? We can go to Ravane also. Navarra. Yeah, Navarra well, yeah, both of those. Yeah, Navarra's interesting. One reason I like Cassandra is because of the stuff we learned about Navarra from her. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to go down there and just search for one cup. What is this? Legion of the Dead forces at the ruins of the Tig report no contact with or sighting of Shaper Volta. However, a strange cry recently emanated from the Titan caverns, loud enough to be heard at the mining lift's campsite above. The cry's source remains unclear, but the voice was described as not belonging to either beast or darkspawn. Shaper Volta may be attempting to re-establish contact with her people and may require assistance. Ask King to send forces from the Legion of the Dead. Here in danger, getting in and out of that location, small reconnaissance team. Yeah, let's do that one. A search of the Titan caverns all the way to Shaper Volta's last known location turned up nothing but a few small groups of Shah Bratal. Were quickly dispatched. Tell me your secrets. Volta seems to have disappeared deeper inside the Titan, but she was not the only one who has vanished. The gravesite of Lieutenant Wren was recently disturbed, and his remains are missing. It is not known who took the body or why. There have been no more cries from the Titan caverns. Inquisition scouts reported one final discovery. The tunnel to the wellspring no longer exists. Attempts to delve into the blank rock face result only in broken tools and little trace on the stone itself. Somewhat nervously, but empathetically, the engineer recommended leaving it be. For the comics, the books, the Mortalitasi and Navarra sound interesting as well. Gold influenced emeralds. What? Hunting? How do we get emeralds from hunting? Alright, I think we are done with this DLC. She had a major breakdown, corpse obsession. Yeah, we went everywhere. We just we missed one cup, I guess. So all right with that. It's probably like an achievement type thing, or we'll get some kind of piece of gear for it. But that's all good. Let's go ahead and travel back to Skyholds. Oh man. Turns covered in blood with 2 missing companions. Told you they'd make it. Let's go on Raider. Oh man. I don't have enough time to do the last quest. I'm gonna have to try to get on here later, like after dinner or something. Pineapple, are you still there? Did you figure out about how long you think the last bit will take? By chance. All right. Go up here. Bonus stream, maybe. Where's it at? Should have missed the Evil Within. I haven't played the Evil Within. We played that on like either the first or second year, so it's been several years. But what was the question? I missed it. All right, Pineapple. Any good with cover letters for job apps? I haven't had to do one in a long time, so probably not, JVac, honestly. I haven't done one of those in, oh man, I don't even know, 10 years or something. All right, let me go ahead and save this and stop the recording for this part. How long does it say we've been playing now? 126 hours. All right.